friends, welcome back to the Navigator's YouTube channel. Thank you so much for all your likes, shares, subscriptions and views. Yes, so today's topic is stranger danger. What is the stranger danger all about? Okay, so this is a term which is used uh, mainly for children to safeguard themselves from strangers who are not, some of them are very dangerous, and you never know which stranger is good and which stranger is dangerous. So this is a term which is used, but now what I'm going to talk about is this: the stranger danger effect is very high during these times. During these times when you are taking on your online classes and all that. So since most of the kids have their phones with them, or they have a separate phone now, they have a separate device due to the classes and all those things, and it's inevitable. So because of that, so when the parents are also busy, so the children tend to create their own accounts in Facebook, Twitter and all those things. So before I move on to telling you what I want to tell, I saw a video of a social experiment which was conducted in India, not in foreign countries. I'm not talking about foreign countries, in India itself, where a person takes an Instagram account of a 10-year-old girl, and it's an experiment that he conducts. So what he does is he messages the kid saying that you have won an iPad or an iPhone. I don't know exactly, an iPad or an iPhone. So you have won it. So can I give me your number? I want to call you and give you the details. So what the kid has done, the kid was super excited that she has won it. So she has immediately given the number, saying that yes, this is my number, you can contact me here. So the person who does the experiment, which was done recently, he calls the girl and asks, he explains in the video very clearly that this is a experiment, this is not meant for anything else. So he calls the girl and then he asks for information. So she's just a 10-year-old girl. So he asks about what's your name, where do you live, and what's your father doing, what's your mother doing, and also very importantly, he asks an information. He asks that he asks about address, and he says that since I can't come to your home, can you tell me when do you go alone? Do you go alone anywhere? If you're going alone, just give me tell me when do you go alone. So the child, the 10-year-old child, the voice is recorded, the child says, she's very small, right? So a very innocent girl. So she says like, yes bhaiya, I go to a tuition at 4 p.m. all alone, so you can meet me and give me the iPad there. And then she gives every single detail of her house, her address, her father's name, her mother's name, every single thing, and even the time when she's gonna go alone, just for an iPhone, which is not real. And then at the end of the video, what the person does is he talks to the parent and he says that I'm conducting a social experiment, so that's the reason I have done. At first the parent was very angry, why did you do this? And then she realized that yes, so she didn't believe, the parent did not believe that her child said every single thing. So then she was alert, and she actually thanked the person. So what I want to say is this: strangers are the kids today are very vulnerable to strangers. Even though they don't go outside, they are at home, but they have their devices where it's connected all over. And when they have all these accounts of say WhatsApp, even WhatsApp, let it be Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, I'm not against anything, but for kids, for the matter, so when they had open, and sometimes the parents themselves are not aware of what's going on, and it is likely that strangers can very much, it's a good opportunity for them to mislead the kid to do anything that they want. They can do anything. So it's my humble request to all of you to, if your child is having a device for herself or himself because of various reasons, please make sure you check it or you lock certain apps and make sure what conversation is going on. Have a check on it regularly, in a regular basis. And kids, if you're having a phone or if you're having an account, and one more thing, don't immediately shout at the kids saying that you had an, how dare you open an account, how dare you open an Instagram account, how is that possible? Don't shout at them. It's not a, it is not a situation where you need to shout at the kids and get things done. It's a situation where you have to handle softly. You have to explain to the child what will happen if you have such one. So always when you correct children, if you tell them the consequences of what will happen if this happens, I mean, the child, whomsoever it may be, when parents say, I think the child will understand better rather than just shouting and scolding at the child. Okay, so please, my humble request is, please, and one thing is that check their phones regularly, or have some locks or all those things, because you never know that what's going on. And the second thing is give them the freedom to share with you anything. Be a friend. So even in my teenage series, I have mentioned that be a friend to your kids. So make sure they are good, you are good friends, so that they can share anything with them. And to the kids, whoever you're watching, let me tell you, like, please be very, very careful. Don't trust everybody in the internet, because the strangers are, most of them are fake. So there are so many fake accounts, there are so many bad things that are happening, and it can even it can lead to something worse. Okay, something worse, like a very worse cybercrime which you cannot even imagine. Okay, so they could even kidnap you or do anything or take the money. Anything can happen. So cybercrime is very high towards kids especially, and it is my humble request that kids, please take care, please stay safe with your devices that you're using, and parents, please have a check on them. So stranger danger, let's just stay away from strangers as much as possible. Don't talk with them, don't have a conversation with them. So it's better not to have a conversation with strangers. So take care, do like, share and subscribe to our channel. See you again in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.